Okay, what you're looking at there is the insert piece to the bubbler. Now I have the bubbler on the stand. We're going to put this together. I'm going to put it together, but I thought I'd better take some footage as I finish building it today so I can help others that might be wanting to build one. So let me take these components apart, and then I'll explain them to you what's what, because some of these you cannot get at Home Depot. You might have to order or go to an irrigation supply house. Let me disassemble it, and then we can go with the dimensions, and so I will pause. Okay, I got it kind of laid down. Now, none of these joints on this are going to be glued. You want them all not glued so you can take it apart for cleaning or removal. I'm going to start at the top. Well, here. This is what they used at Steadfast Farm. It's the Ultra 9000 air blower. I bought this on the internet through Walmart, and it was under $100 delivered. Okay. The next thing you're looking at is a union. I'm trying to make this simple so for everybody can do this project without experience. So this is a threaded union. I'll take it apart and explain it. This is all 2-inch pipe. What my finger on is a coupling. It's called a slip female male thread coupling. You'll need 2 of them for this project. And again, nothing here is glued. Now wherever there's threads, like right in here, not in the union, but on the couplings, this one and this one, you're going to want to use Teflon tape and wrap it about. Give it 5 wraps. It'll make it more. It seals it, but it also lubricates it for unthreading. Okay. So as we go down here, I will take this apart and then I'll go over the rest of the parts. Unfortunately, I don't know the name of all these parts, but as I was saying, you're going to need some 2-inch, at least Schedule 40 PVC. That's the pipe. And I'm going to give you the dimensions. You're going to need 4 pieces of this length for 1, 2, 3, and 4. I wrote it down. So on that one, that's 22 1/4 inches for these. And then the 2 side ones, here and here, I'll get you those dimensions. That's 13 1/4. And this is for the dimensions for the 2-foot by 2-foot by 6-foot metal stock tank, and you can get those at a Tractor Supply or probably any feed store. Mine was it was under $200, about $175. Okay. I don't know what this is called because if you look at it, it looks like an elbow. Now that's a 2-inch slip elbow, but it's not an elbow. It's a 3-way elbow, so you can see. Okay, and also there's a female 2-inch. I'm sorry. Let me back up. That's a male slip 2-inch plug, and I took one apart so you can see it. So it's yeah, this would be the male because it goes inside, and then now those plugs help lift it up a little bit. Oh, also on the plugs, I drilled a hole. Oh, you can see where I drilled a hole in the bottom so it can drain out when it's not being operated. Okay. You need 1 2-inch slip T, and that's this piece right here. Okay, and I don't know what this one is called, but it's the X. It's like it goes it's a 4-way. Now the female, or no, these are the male plugs. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that makes up all the components. Now the upright, the vertical, just cut those to the length that you want it to be. So I won't even give you the dimensions of that. And then you got, again, the coupling. That is a male thread, female slip, 2 pieces. And then this is the union. Let me pause it, and I'll show you a couple things on the union so we can get that right. And so I took it apart partially. Man, it's kind of dark in here. Let me zoom out, and I just pulled another one out of my junk drawer. And I'll explain it. Let's see if I can do it this way in front of the camera. Okay, the union is, the purpose of the union is to be able to take this thing apart once everything's bolted together. So you'd have a pipe going through here and here like you see over there. And then it unscrews, and then that allows you to separate it and take everything apart. Now if you look in here, there's an O-ring. It's best, from my experience, to have the O-ring so it's pointed up. And then the coming down pipe should be this other part. And this is in 2 pieces. Okay. And what seals it is this plastic here to the O-ring here. Let me go get that piece I dropped. Okay, so it's just the pressure of these together that makes the seal. That's all you pretty much need to know. And then, so the main thing is that by having it so the black O-ring is pointed up in the up direction, is when you take it apart it doesn't pop out and you lose it, and then you put it together and it leaks, because that O-ring needs to be in there. So then all you do to put it back together is twist it and your machine's tight and ready to go. Okay, I will start assembling this and you'll see how it works. There's 3 more things that I wanted to go over. One is I wanted to show you why I installed the union, or why others have too, because it makes the disassembly of the aeration part of the unit very easily, and I'll demonstrate. You would just turn this top nut counterclockwise. Remember, they're not glued, so I can move it and adjust it. Okay, now you can get in there and clean it or take a shot vac to get the heavy debris or anything else that wouldn't come out easily. And I failed to explain earlier why we use the 3-way elbows, the T, and the 4-way piece. And that was to lift the pipes and the aeration part of this up a few inches. But by doing that, you're allowing more still water underneath the bubbling portion, which will allow this heavier sediment to sink to the bottom and not be drawn up to be continually churned. Okay, I hope that makes sense. One other thing I will go over too is the holes. I may adjust this later on, and then I'll write it in the notes in the video, or at the below where the picture is, where there's notes. Right now I have a 1/4 inch hole every inch, but I may fiddle with this a little bit more. I might go 1.5 inches between holes in the back, or change it. I'm not sure, because I don't remember exactly what their the distance is, but I remember they were about a 1/4 inch hole. Anyways, that's enough babble. I would like to get this up now to YouTube.